We are now on our city tour half day with Gate 1 group. We are at the Reunification Center in Saigon, also known as Ho Chi Minh City. I think it's only a 15-minute stop, so we're learning about it and getting back on the bus. One thing I learned about being on a big group tour is that we have assigned seats on the bus because we rotate. That way you don't have to fight about it. This is a much larger group at 36 people. Now that we're with a larger group of 36 people on Gate 1, a lot of activity takes place on the bus. It really just gives you an overview of the city, and then you have to go out and explore more on your free time. Here we are passing by the Rodeo Drive of Ho Chi Minh City. Places like Louis Vuitton, Dior, Tiffany. We are heading to the historic post office, which showcases French colonial architecture at its best. There are street vendors in front of the post office selling these 3D postcards for like $1, and a lot of shops and boutiques inside the post office, in addition to it really being a functioning post office. We only had 10 minutes here, so this is a place I definitely want to go back. Then we headed to the main street that encompassed the Saigon Opera House. This is pretty much the center of business Saigon, with a commemorative statue of Ho Chi Minh right in the center. Unlike Cambodia, we are really not seeing any tuk-tuks, but mostly motorbikes and cars. And quite frankly, I'm starting to freak out a little bit because out of the 36 people on this bus, 20 of them came from Thailand together and are all sounding super sick, coughing tons on the bus. This is another disadvantage of having a large group, and I'm really thinking I'm gonna get sick. All these sick people really need to be wearing some masks. We head over the Mekong River on the bridge to take a look at all the new development, as well as the tallest building in the city. If you take a close look over here, you can actually see a building with a heliopad on it. Change is certainly coming in this city. There are several optional tours as a part of this one that you can pay an additional fee on and take. We decide at this point we're going to do all that stuff on our own. Kind of like we did in Cambodia. We can pay a little bit more and go the private route. Christmas celebrations are everywhere, even in a Buddhist country. We're starting to see lots of areas decked out. It's definitely helping me get into more of the holiday spirit. We are now heading to dinner together as a group. We stick with our OG Cambodia 6, getting ready to have some fresh spring rolls, family-style rice that we share, and some sautéed chicken and vegetables with a bit of a yummy sauce. We also got a fish, which didn't look that great, but honestly tasted really good. And the first time we've had it on this trip, we enjoyed some ice cream. Our plan is to walk back to the hotel, maybe doing some shopping along the way. Stay tuned.